Another doubleheader. In route number 1 of this weekend of football, the Texas Longhorns versus the Arkansas Razorbacks. Guys, I made a video about it 2 weeks ago saying that I was really pumped for the game. It's even more now so. Not because it's a good team coming in. Arkansas is not good. But it's a big-time school, and you want to see those come through here. And Texas needs to put the smack down on them. We've got Bama breathing down our backs in the rankings. They're playing Georgia this week. If Bama wins that game, which is not highly unlikely, Bama's playing some of the best ball in the league, and we don't show up against Arkansas, I'm not talking about just winning. I'm talking about winning big. Bama's going to jump us, and I can't sit here and say they shouldn't. They've beaten Clemson. We haven't played anybody this year, and it's going to stay that way this week. Arkansas has got Casey Dick, this quarterback, and Alabama just destroyed them at Fayetteville. They're coming here to Austin against a higher-ranked team. We'll see if it's a better team than Alabama. And we need to take care of business. It shouldn't be a trap game, because anytime an SEC team comes to your town, you should not act like, oh, we're just going to roll them or whatever. You need to just do it. And I look for Texas to do that. Colt McCoy, Quan Cosby, Jordan Shipley, these guys are going to air it out. I want to see the running backs. We got Vondrell playing a little bit. We really hadn't got a running back going. I don't know if Fozzie's still injured or not because he hadn't been playing. But Cody Johnson has showed up. The guy we brought in as a fullback, we put him at running back. He's been the best rusher so far. If Cody Johnson steps it up and he takes the spot, more power to him. It's on defense that I'm worried. Our offense is fine, all right? It's on defense. And it doesn't matter if you're a good team or a bad team. You will throw on the Longhorns. And why shouldn't you? Our secondary has got to tighten things up. Rice was able to move the footballs in the first half. Now, the second half, we played a great job, and we had that goal line stand against Rice, I know. But 11 plays within the 5-yard line, and Texas did not let them score a touchdown. They went for it on fourth down, and we stopped them. You love to see that. That's great. But what we need to do is not let them get to the 5-yard line. Because I said earlier, when we were playing Rice, you can get away with that. When we start playing Tech, OU, Kansas, Missouri, they're going to punch that ball in most of the time. You can't let them have all that field position. And that's what our secondary has been doing. We've got to sure that up. And also, Aracto and Kendall, they've been getting pressure on the quarterback. We need that even more. You know, I don't like to see the quarterback stand up there and let the ball go. He needs to hit the ground almost every single play. And we need to start that against Arkansas. Put Casey Dick on his back as much as possible, or actually let him throw. We'll probably score more. But Texas wins big this week. You guys know me. I'll eat my crow if we lose, but it ain't happening. Texas is going to roll. No hurricane this week. That's one of the things. The hurricane, we postponed the game here in Austin. It didn't even rain. It was a little cloudy, and that was it. It was perfect football weather. And so, I mean, I understand you with the evacuees, but now perfect weather this weekend, and Texas should roll at 2:30 this coming week. Hook 'em horns. And now for route number 2. Dallas Cowboys playing at home against the Washington Redskins. This game is not going to be close, and I don't care if it's a rivalry game or whatever. Dallas is going to roll in this game. We've got too many weapons not to against Washington. Now, the Redskins, they've done a great job. They've rebounded from that terrible performance against the Giants. They beat the Cardinals and the Saints. But now you're playing the Cowboys. Dallas has just come off a subpar game at Green Bay and dominated that game. We destroyed the Eagles on offense. We put 41 on them. Now, our defense didn't play very well, but our offense has been consistently putting up numbers. And especially, you can look at it. Cleveland, 28 points. Green Bay, 41 points. Last week, 27 points. Dallas is going to roll against Washington. Washington doesn't have an answer. I think Philadelphia is better than Washington. We'll put that kind of points up there. And I don't think that offense is nearly as good as Philadelphia. Or even Green Bay. Jason Campbell's had 2 good games. He's not going to do that this week. Dallas is going to roll by 3 touchdowns this week, and I'm not even joking. It really is going to be a rout. I expect that. And you Redskins fans, that's right. Pump your team up, say it's going to be a rivalry game. Don't sleep on blah blah. Dallas ain't going to sleep on the Redskins. This like you said, it's a rivalry game. It's a division game. Dallas has taken an approach this year, and I've liked it, of taking it one game at a time. Now, we here on YouTube and here, all the fans, we're talking Super Bowl, Super Bowl, Super Bowl. Because the thing is, and y'all keep saying, well, don't get ahead of yourself and worry about this team. It doesn't matter if we worry about that team. I'm not playing. We are going to win the Super Bowl this year, but we got to take care of business during the week. Dallas is going to kill the Washington Redskins. Guys, I'm looking for both of my teams to rout this week. against two teams that look a whole lot with their uniforms, with the Razorbacks and the Redskins. Two teams that on offense, really shaky. Arkansas especially is real shaky. Washington is going to get even more shaky when they come into Dallas. We'll see you guys later. It's going to be a great week of football. I hope to come back just as high as I can be. We'll see you guys later, and how about them Cowboys?